What up, Eagle family? Today I got another raw banger. Two shoplifters out of Canton, Ohio gets caught at Walmart. And according to this video, if you haven't seen it, just know that it's about to get real raw. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's hop into this video.
This is the moment Ohio police say a shoplifting incident devolved into an attempted murder.
Use your hands, now.
In Canton, Ohio, police say 21-year-old Shane Newman and 23-year-old Katarina Jeffrey were suspected of shoplifting at this Walmart on Thursday when a police officer led them to the store's loss prevention office. The incident shown on police-edited body camera footage.
Come here, guys. That's the way it is.
Inside, the officer checks Newman for weapons.
You got anything on you I need to know about? Why's your hand in your pockets?
It's not following.
I'm gonna pat you down real quick, all right?
That's cool.
Watch minutes later as Newman turns.
Just
Police say
real
Newman tried to
quick.
shoot the officer.
This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. This shit is crazy. He said that he checked Newman for weapons. So if he checked him for weapons, how was he able to pull out a gun? You feel me? Now, if you have not seen the full video, I would highly recommend you watch the full video so you just get better context of what's going on and what really happened inside that office. Now, what I will say is that this is bad news for Walmart. It's no secret. Walmart has always had a bad reputation for stuff like this happening inside of their stores. So I'm glad that this situation didn't get as worse as it could have gotten. Now, when it comes to the shoplifting, you gotta understand, like, people are so comfortable with pulling out weapons, pulling out guns in today's era that it is not safe. It's made the environment more toxic, more hostile. And so when it comes to deterring this type of behavior and cutting these type of incidents down, you got to stand your ground. And you got to let these people know that this shit will not be tolerated inside none of these stores.
The handgun did not fire. Police say the officer and a Walmart employee secured Newman, who later said this. Tonight, Newman is
Because
facing
he's on the
multiple
run.
charges, including attempt to commit murder, while Jeffrey is charged with complicity to commit robbery. Newman's attorney declined to comment on the allegations. Jeffrey's lawyer did not respond to NBC News' request for comment. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense. Now, they kind of cut out some parts that, you know, was very important. But like I said, if you haven't seen the full video, go watch the full video. In the full video, you will hear him saying, "Just kill me. Just kill me." Which means he wants to take the easy route out. He doesn't want to be held accountable. He doesn't want to suffer the consequences behind his actions. Now, so many times with these active shooter incidents is that at the end of the day, they're never held accountable because they always commit suicide at the end of it. Now, there's been very few times where active shooters have been held accountable. Most recently, the one that happened out here in Colorado Springs, maybe about a year or two back, he's been held accountable. He's locked up, but I feel like people like this should be held accountable. They should not, you know, get to take the easy way out. Sometimes we can't, you know, determine that because by the time they get there, it's too late. But in this situation right here, where this nigga brought a gun into the store, probably he had intentions on shoplifting and using a gun to get away if he got caught. Those were his intentions, period. In the full video, you will understand, and they will tell you that they were just in the store prior, a day prior to all of this. So they came back because they got away with it the first time, came back, got a gun, he's on the run, so he's on papers. You feel me? This man, everything that he did makes sense to why he did it. Because he's on papers, you know, he's on the run. He already know what it is. He know what it is. But the bold thing is like to be so bold to pull out a gun on an officer, bro, and try to end that man's life tells me all I need to know about him. If he was willing to do that against an officer, imagine what he would have done against one of the LPs. Period. Imagine what he would have done to one of the LPs. That's why I say this is why I apprehend people the way that I do. Because the little things like this, the little cues and red flags he gave off leading up to this just told me that this was going to go left. The first red flag, the first thing that would have set off my nigga senses is when he was a little hesitant going in the door, right? Because when they're a little hesitant going in the office, you know, sometimes they want to run. They're going to flee. Or they thinking about it. It's on their mind, right? So you get them in the office, now you got to worry about this motherfucker fleeing. But you with the police, you're not even thinking nothing about that. You're not thinking nothing about that. Get him in the office. This nigga, they said that he patted him down. So what kind of pat down did he get? What pat down did he get? He gave him a little homie pat down. Because I promise you, if it was me or one of my other brothers in that office and he seen us dick going into our pockets for any reason, we would have been maced, tased, and in cuffs. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. I promise you that. As soon as I started reaching, going into my pockets, turning away from the officer, any of that, hesitating, man, niggas would have been in cuffs. So why wasn't he treated the same way? Oh, he thought it was gonna be easy peasy. He thought it was gonna be easy peasy. This is the shit that we go through on a daily basis. You may think that it's gonna be an easy, simple apprehension, and shit goes left in a matter of seconds. Seconds. This is why I feel like they need to bring back the hands-on policy. Bring back the hands-on policy. Once you bring back the hands-on policy, now the streets know that niggas can go hands-on again. They gonna be a little hesitant about going into the stores and acting like this. I promise you, it's gonna deter a lot of that bad behavior. But when you got rules that allow these people to go in there and feel comfortable with doing shit like this, it's just gonna happen again and again and again and again. So the company need to get on their shit. They need to stand their ground, especially when it comes to deterring shit like this. And then when things like this happen, how we gonna attack it? Because if y'all did not notice, man, this nigga, before we get out of here, I gotta point this out. The officer, man, ran straight for the door first. He ran straight for the door first. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these niggas are trained for, you know, situations like this. Right? These motherfuckers, they train for situations like this. They got the tools and the resources to handle shit like this. Why is it that when shit pop off, he run? He run. Look at that shit.
Police say Newman tried to
Oh,
shoot
I'm
the
a cop.
officer, but the hand...
Oh, I'm a cop. Hold on. This nigga was ghost.
I'm gonna pat you down real quick, alright?
That nigga was ghost.
Watch minutes later as Newman turns.
Front door.
Police say Newman tried to
Bruh.
shoot the officer, but the hand...
Bruh. Like, come on, man. This nigga got a gun. You run. Hey, shout outs to the AP, though. He's the one who saved the day. He's the one who saved the day because that gun jammed. He was able to knock the gun out of that nigga hands. The cop came and finished the rest. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I mean, bruh. These are like one of the this is like maybe the only time. This is the only time when you will be able to go hands-on and you're able to go hands-on, full force. I'm talking about full force. You could put these niggas in their headlock. You could sock them in their throat, whatever. This is when everything they tell you about AP09 go out the window. Go out the window. This is when everything goes right here. This is when you get the green. So he ain't gonna lose his job, because in the type of training that we take, they tell us avoid, deny, or defend. This AP, he chose to defend, and for that he gonna be a hero. And I promise you, he didn't earn much respect from not only the community but the store. And from this point on, he gonna be known for the nigga that stopped this active shooter from doing some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And possibly saving, people's lives. And in fact, he did save lives. So he gonna be a hero for as long as he live. You feel me? This is why we do what we do. This is why we do what we do. If you scared, don't even bring it over here. If you scared, don't even apply. Because this is the type of shit that you could get into any day for any reason at all. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment box below. It's your boy Eagle Eye Miller. Till next time, raw and unscripted.